How's it going, everyone? That's here. And the spoilers of chapter 854 of One Piece is out, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. So if you guys don't want to get into the spoilers and don't want to know that what's gonna happen in the chapter, then you can just get off of this video and you can come back for my review. And this chapter is gonna be released tomorrow, so it's still like 20 hours or so. So I would recommend you to go out and check out others of my videos because I'm gonna spoil the chapter. So now let's get into this chapter. So the chapter's title would be What Am I Doing? And about the cover picture, we didn't get to know it. So let's get into this scene. Nami and Jinbe are running away from their pursuers by being pulled into the mirror world by Chopper. So Chopper pulls Nami and Jinbe inside the mirror world. And then we get to the Queen's chamber, means Big Mom's room. Prometheus is being treated for a wound. Brook is the very first person to wound the Prometheus. And you guys just can't think of it as how badass Brook has become. Despite Brook being there, Pudding shows her third eye and true personality while confirming the plan for the wedding. And the plan of the wedding is, when Sanji lifts up her veil to give the kiss, she will reveal her third eye. And when Sanji will flinch, she is going to shoot him right in the middle of the forehead. And that would be a signal to attack rest of the unarmed Vinsmokes. So this is the plan that Pudding has, but we still need to know that how it is gonna be executed. I'm having a little theory of my mind, but I'm gonna tell you that after I read the chapter. It would be fun then. And then we get to the 6th floor where Sanji's room is. So it's unbelievable that the tattoo has 6 floors. Well, it was expected to have 4th floor, which we were knowing about, but we also now get to know that it has 6 floors, so I don't know what's up with that. So 6th floor, Sanji's room. A watch guard is sleeping in Sanji's bed. So Sanji beats up a watch guard and makes him unconscious and make him to lie on his own bed. And another guard sees someone sleeping in Sanji's room and goes to report this. And other people think that Sanji is sleeping up his room. There's no need to worry about him at least. And then in the 2nd floor, meeting is being held. The ministers are reconfirming the situation regarding the invading Straw Hats. They discuss the Soul King is currently in Big Mom's hand. Pedro is dead by the explosion. They've gotten a report that Chopper and Carrot have been captured by Broly. And this report, I don't know who gave it to them. Well, Chopper and Carrot are just having fun inside the mirror world. And then they discuss about Luffy and Nami situation. And they discuss that they both were burned during the burning of the prison library. Library burned due to Opera's torturing. And Opera is thinking that there is no way I could tell that I screwed up on the guard duty. Mama is gonna take his entire lifespan. So that's what his thoughts are, so that's why he's lying. And it just gives us another plus point that Big Mom's own children are afraid of them. And then they receive reports that Sanji and the rest of the Vinsmokes are retired to their rooms. So they get to know that Sanji and the other Vinsmokes are all in their room, including Reiju, I believe. Reiju hasn't spoken to Vinsmoke about the matter. And then they end their meeting and begin to liven up for the biggest ceremony. So all of them just are carefree and think that Brook is gone, Chopper and Carrot are gone, Pedro is dead by the explosion, and Luffy and Nami are burned. So currently, the Charlotte family thinks that Straw Hats are not a problem at all. And then Montador, he is kind of intelligent, and so he doesn't believe Opera. So he tells some of the chess soldiers to be on a patrol till the next morning. And at the same moment, Bobbin arrives at the place where Sanji accepted his death. And by accepted his death, I believe, well, it is the information is kind of vague. It's not explaining totally where Bobbin arrives and where Sanji accepted death. I don't know, but I believe that it would be where Sanji accepted for the marriage. Bobbin comes to eat the bento box, and then Sanji kicks him right in the face and when he attempts to eat the bento box. And then Bobbin questions that why Sanji is here since they have gotten a report that he was sleeping in his room. Then Sanji takes the bento box and leaves. I guess that he's gonna beat Bobbin up, and he is just enraged and he can do anything right now. So who knows what might happen. And there are some specific details, some special details about what am I doing. This is the title name, and before that some kind of false spoilers came, and its title was What Are You Doing? So it wasn't the real one, guys. So if you were thinking that was the title, that was not. The real title is What Am I Doing? And this refers to Sanji's words after he kicks Bobbin. So Sanji says that what am I doing after kicking Bobbin? Well, I believe that Sanji is just behaving on his instincts by his affection of Straw Hats. And then there is another note that it is the Big Mom who is talking about the plan to kill all Vinsmokes. Well, I don't know what it means. the information is just vague. And then Big Mom welcomes anybody with open arms, but she kills people who are leaving her. This is what we actually know already. And then we also get to know another information about Jinbe. Jinbe, did he spin the roulette or not? So what we got to know is all people who spin a roulette wheel are supposed to die. And it is, I believe that it's just 100% probability that the person will 100% lifespan being taken out of him is not actually dependent on the chance. The probability of getting less lifespan taken out of them is, I guess, 0, and that's what it says, that it's just absolute that you're gonna die if you spin the roulette. Jinbe felt the evilness and the death smell from the roulette, so he didn't spin it after all. So I believe that how did he run from Big Mom if he didn't spin the roulette? Well, I don't know, we'll get to know about it later, or maybe in the chapter, because the information in this spoilers are vague. If you guys read it, the link will be in the description below. You guys just would agree that the information is vague. And this is all for this one. Just to wrap the video up, I'm gonna summarize everything. So the title is What Am I Doing? And Nami and Jinbe are running from their pursuers, and they are being pulled into the mirror world by Chopper. And Jinbe didn't spin the roulette, and he ran away from that. And in Big Mom's room, Prometheus is being treated for a wound. Brooke is the first and only person who was able to wound Prometheus. Pudding tells Brooke his plans, and the plan is when Sanji lifts up her veil to give the kiss, she will reveal her third eye, and then he will shoot Sanji's forehead, and that would be a signal to assassinate all the Vinsmokes. And then we get to the 6th floor where Sanji's room is. The watch guard is sleeping in Sanji's bed. Sanji beat that watch guard up and made him unconscious and made him to lie on his bed. And then we get to 2nd floor meeting room. Ministers are reconfirming the situation regarding invading Vinsmokes, so they get to know that Soul King is currently in Big Mom's hand. Pedro is dead by the explosion. They've gotten a report that Chopper and Carrot have been captured by Broly, and Luffy and Nami were burned to death during Opera's torturing, and they think of that all the threats are currently gone, and the next thing that they have to think about is the wedding. They begin to liven up for the biggest ceremony, and then we get to a scene with Sanji. Bobbin arrives at the place where Sanji accepted his death. This thing I don't know what it means, and he is kicked away by Sanji when he attempts to eat the bento box. And then Bobbin questions that why Sanji is there, and since they had gotten reports that he was sleeping in his room, and the one who was sleeping was actually a soldier, and then Sanji takes the bento box and leaves. So this was it for this spoilers, guys. So this was it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Watch my other videos if you want, and I'm the Twink, and I'll see you in the next one.